we have a comment in the chat that I'm going to get to. And this person says, I wonder how people get in relationships with all these mind games and tests. I mean, there is couples everywhere around me. Did they all go through this? So the short answer is this, is no. But it really does depend on you as the guy. Because the problem is this, is that as men, we can put on a great front. We can put on a good show for the first 2 to 3 months. We can act confident. We can appear like we are just so like self-confident in ourselves and that we know what we're doing with women and relationships. But then there's going to be like a chink in the armor. We're like, for example, this whole texting thing, right? So let's say that the first 2 months, you're able to like go with the flow. You're able to like not text her too much and things are going great. And then you start noticing that, you know, the texting's increasing a little bit. And you're like, oh, this is awesome. She's texting me more. It's fantastic. And then there's that one day where like one morning you try to text her and she can't respond to you for hours on end, right? So she's thinking, okay, I'll get back to my phone and answer them later. And meanwhile, you're sitting there like, I'm not used to this. For the past 2 months, she's been texting me nonstop. As soon as I text her, she texts me back and then blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden that old programming of like, she's not responding back right away, so she must not like me or something, or what's going on, or you're suddenly feeling anxious. And so you just sit there like oh, is everything okay? Hope you're not talking to another guy, LOL. And now she gets back to her phone and she sees that. She's like, why would you think I'm talking to another guy? But from there, she now knows that there's an insecurity there. This insecurity that you're suddenly showing that indicates that you're not quite the secure guy that she thought you were. So then, you know, you do something else happens. You know, you guys plan for a date and then last minute, she has a legitimate reason to cancel. So she texts you like, hey, I know we had a date tonight, but I can't make it. And she forgets to send you a counter offer. Like say, like she works at a hospital and she got called in for a shift and she had like 5 seconds to text you. Hey, I can't make the date tonight. And boom. And normally she'd send you a counter offer text, but this time she didn't do it, right? So now you're thinking, oh crap. Like Harry said, like if she doesn't send a counter offer that she's not interested, she didn't send a counter offer. Oh my God. So you send her a text like, you know, hey, is everything okay? Like, I want to make sure you're not mad at me, blah, 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 blah. And she wasn't, but you sent that text. So now she has 2 texts. One indicates that you're insecure. One indicates that you're thinking she doesn't really like you. And now she has to start testing for other things. Because now she's like, I thought you were a confident guy that wasn't overly needing my attention. And now I've gotten 2 instances where it shows that you are. And now subconsciously she's thinking, I now got to test for these other things to see that, to make sure that he's actually the guy that he portrays himself to be. Because again, we put on a good front for the first 2 or 3 months. And then in women's experience dating, they start to find that things start to unravel. They start getting revelations from the guy or start hearing things or start seeing actions that indicate that the guy they thought they were dating is not the actual guy that they're dating right now. And that's where it messes up, is that women start testing more because they're starting to realize the guy they thought they were dating isn't that way. And what other things could this guy be hiding from me? In what other ways could he be lying, or could he actually be more anxious or needy than I thought he was? And that's where things mess up. So as the guy, that's why a lot of the stuff that I teach you guys in this program is about being patient, is about being more confident, is about being indifferent. Those 3 traits alone will cause women to test you less. But if you are, you know, putting on this good front for the first month or 2, and then you start unraveling, then women got to start playing these test and mind games to protect themselves from getting with somebody that they thought they were getting with, but isn't actually that person. But as you build yourself up, guy, as you become a legitimate, confident guy, as you get more skilled in how women function and operate and what they really want in a relationship, then you're going to find these tests are going to come less because you actually trust who you actually are, and you won't have to deal with it. So that's the basic answer.
Thanks for listening to the Introvert Dating Success Podcast. Visit us at introvertdatingsuccess.com for more great tips on attracting women using your natural introvert charm. Oh, yeah.